guess somebody lied. Just divided, then don't touch me. Then it's not the madness, just come late with me. Truth be told, I'm waving my flag. Only goes back, yeah. When lady this smile for better or worse, I wanna feel it even if it hurts. I gotta cry to get to the other side. No, 'cause we're gon' survive. We stay on the
front line. You now rockin' with your hottest DJ.
What up? It's your boy Jay-Z, jamming the most hip hop and R&B.
The pure lead DJs.
Yes, sir. Y'all already know what it is. It's your man's Young Verse right here at the Music Game Radio and Podcast Show at My Radio Chicago on the Support District Radio Network app. Make sure you download that app and click My Radio Chicago to tune in. Catch me every day, 3 to 5 live right here. Wednesday through Friday, you feel what I'm saying? We definitely got a special guest in the building today. Y'all definitely don't want to miss this. We got some definite good topics too, and good questions too. But right now we're gonna get into my man's Darian the Don featuring Ink Dog, Start It Over. Let's get it.
Hey yo, Ink, yo, start it over. I love that beat, yeah, start it over. Hey yo, Reba, start it over. Wait till Pounder, start it over. Hey yo, Prez, start it over. Rotel Eater, start it over. Yeah, this on this, start it over. Hey, look at me, I'm Mr. BC. Man, her best friend name is TC. I'm no shorty, name is Lily. Yeah, I met her at a feast. She must see me and QOTD. Hey, folks, I told her CDs. She thought we selling CDs. Nope, not at all. We make it rain, Niagara Falls. And you know my homie name, dog. You know there y'all go make the call. I'm busted down, that's Inky Barnes. I see big animals meet the farm. We was in the field, we was in the yard. I was in her box like a deck of cards. I was in her mountain, don't stop. On that boat like Noah's Ark. She was drinking that Taylor Port. Yeah, we get money like child support. She gonna have to take me straight to court. My lawyer gonna win cause through the door. We been winning since we came in the door. This another hit since on the floor. Hey, look at me, I'm Mr. BC. Man, her best friend name is TC. I'm no shorty, name is Lily. Yeah, I met her at a feast. She must see me and QOTD. Hey, folks, I told her CDs. Thought we selling CDs. I'm telling you we to start it over. Hey, no, tell Nate to start it over. Tell 92 to start it over. Tell GC how to start it over. Tell Straight A Game to start it over. Tell DJ Brown to start it over. Bro, I'm right with you till it's over. Yeah, it's how to start it over.
Oh yeah, DJ Headrush in the building. We going live. Young Verse, let's go.
Hey, everything ain't what it say. Right there, when I grade. Bet you that disrespect unless you want it with the tape. Put an address on that shit. You talking about what you mean. Wanna see me in the street, that presentation magazine. All this things that poppin' you be doing for them. How a runner with that chopper, give it to you at them. Showtime. Eating dope, coming metal, sucker, talking to me, trumpet, I ain't on that. Go! Hey, listen to me, bro. Don't bring that bullshit to me, bro. Ain't no back and forth. For me, I'm torch. Don't go to war unless your money right. Room full of money, hold up, not a one in sight, right? Hey, look, I can't afford a gunfight, but I can afford one life. All on that sucker, you broke it, now you so upset. All that shit you kick around the city, get you no respect. I know a rap be what you want, extra I peed in. You such a gangster, get some money out the street then. Been in the game for 11 years, if I was such, I'd have been exposed 10 years ago. Never been raw, never got my chain chain took. Never even been hit in my face, you don't believe. Look, the people looking at me back when I was trigger happy. It wasn't no shouting matches, I just got to get nappy. I got what to say, right dirty when I pray. Bet you that disrespect unless you want it with the chain. Put an address on that shit. Who you talking about what you mean? Wanna see me in the street, that press an extra magazine. All that flexing and that poppin' you be doing for them. I will run up with that chopper, give it to you and for sure, stern. Keep me dope, camera metal, talk to. Oh, dig. I can't even pass on her. She walk around with all that on her. Dig. I can't even pass on her. She walk around with all the
And I just did it on them. Put your number twos in the air if you did it on them. Did it on them. And I just did it on them. Put your number twos in the air if you did it on them. All these this is my sons. And I'ma go and get some bips for them. A couple formulas, little pretty lids on them. If I had it, I would pull it out and on them. Let me shake it off. I just signed a couple deals, I might break you off. And we ain't making up, I don't need a mediator. Just let them bums blow steam, radiator. Did it on them. And I just did it on them. Put your number on them. Did it on them. And I just did it on them. Put your number twos in the air.
Stop acting gangster on the ground. My street credit authentic, cap locks. You a spam. Full of scope with riffles in my hand. 2 rings, 80 bands, dripping Gucci, Dapper Dan. Got me fly like a kite, like a kite, like a kite, like a kite, like a kite. Took off out of sight. I can see the light. White house look just like heaven. Garage in my master bedroom. And the rave got Delta leg room. Like some white folks. I'm a psycho. Ice that money might go. Yo, pockets lipo. He hurting, get a medic. Pillow talking, this pathetic. Nike traffic, I ain't sweating. Pay my ties with the 50s. Wipe my with the 100. First she love me, then she done me. When she wash, she like the laundry. Shooting dice like this Jumanji in the jungle with the monkey. Grip her head on her little scrunchy. Eat me up, she got the munchies. Then you tweet about one person, then your other got mad at you. Copy and pasting the same text like where the fuck you going to? It's the same sending shots. E-O and 2. I have his wife on his birthday, think he know it too. Bank account 3 commas. There's no typo. Gangsta grill, DJ drummer. My T for light show. Told them get from around me, spread out. That's an ISO. I can't let them cross me up. What's that called? What's that called? What's that called? What's that called?
I don't really care if you should've saw the way she looked at push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. All my friends are dead. Push me to the edge. Phantom, that's alright. It's alright. That's how then you ride a sled. I just want that. I'm really her man. I'm really her man. No, everybody got the same swag now. Watch the way I tear down. Stacking my bands all the way to the top. All the way to it be falling. No, every time that you leave your spot, your girlfriend call me like, come on. No, I like the way that she treat me. Gonna leave you, won't leave me. I call it that Casanova. She say I'm insane. I wanna break.
Let's go, Reggie. Let's go.
I'm committed, not addicted, but it keeps controlling me. I don't better, I can feel it. I swear that it's slowing me. Yeah, I don't really care if you cry. I don't really should've never lied. Saw the way she looked me in my eyes. She said I am not afraid to die. On my visitor, push me to the edge. On my visitor, yeah, push me to the edge. On my visitor, yeah, on my visitor, yeah. That is not your swag, I swear
I cannot die. I don't really care if you cry. I don't really should have lied. Should've saw the way she looked me in my eyes. She can get curved, don't care about pop. I call her boy, he bought the chop. Just rockin' the cut, you ain't on the word. My name ringing bells to the hood and the burbs. Yeah, get lit when I walk in the club. I saw ice watch. She want a hug, you can get beat. Don't need a gun, rockin' New Balance. I don't do the runs. I pray for these times. I knew they had come. Been at it for years, a hell of a run. Just for the city, all of the songs. We ain't that deep, but we ain't for none. Just for the city, all of the songs. We ain't that deep.
Why not see that? Let's go.
That booty like a bird. Dude broke, I know he hurt. I make it rain. She gon' twerk and shoot at me. I'm like merch. Pop that booty like a bird. Dude broke, I know he hurt. I make it rain. She gon' twerk and shoot at nigga. I'm like merch. It's time for the percolator. Track so hard that it hits you later. Dudes just mad, ain't getting no paper. That in the spot, that shit major. Slang your bestie on her ass. I'm a ballin', throwing cash. Broke as a joke, you make me laugh. Ha ha ha, I know they mad. Man, I'm finna make them twerk. Her booty poppin' like a bird. She put it on my glasses cause she know that I'm a nerd. Now, that's it, break your back. Shorty only cause it's sad. I'm like, that's it, break your back. Shorty only cause it's sad. Yeah, that booty like a bird. Dude, broke, I know he hurt. I make it rain. She gon' twerk and shoot at me. I'm like, merch. Pop that booty like a bird. Dude, broke, I know he hurt. I make it rain. She gon' twerk and shoot at me. I'm like, merch.
Got a drop on this flexin'. He from Tennessee, I had a thought. She be with it. She told me where he be. I say for sure, baby, let me know if you wanna eat. She like, Vaughn, you already know. Just put your girl on fleek. I'm like, cool, I can do that, boo. What you want? Some shoes? Jimmy Choo with a handbag too. Red up, baby blue. She get the smile. She ain't used to this, cause she ain't used to it. I'm just laughing. Could have been a pimp the way I move my lip. I be speeding. Could have been a driver the way I push the whip. You up? Could have been a the way you throw a fit. Right back to the script, cause this a major lick. He got bricks, plus his neck be icy, and it matches wrist. Now it's like 6. Told her hit his phone, meet her in the whip, but he ain't go. But he hit that slow, say meet him at the slow. I'm like, cool, let him run his move. Do what he gon' do, cause this the plot. Put him in the pot, let it cook like stew. I grab my Glock, it been through a lot, but it's this you like new, we at the top. Yeah, we lost a lot, but that's just how it go. But check the scope, if y'all lose one more, that's 6 to 24. Let me focus, can't be zoning out. He pulling up now, he double pop. He ain't getting out, he in that push stop. That new Porsche is built like a horse, colors like a fork. He got a ring, I guess he ain't divorced. Wife probably over, now she woke up, she strutting her stuff. This thick is got in the truck, kissed him on his lips. He cupping up, but now I sneak up, crouching like a tiger, like scoop off the wire, the block on fire. So I take a caution, mask on Michael Myers. I'm on his, he finna be mad, he gon' be that. But this what happened, I got to the door, I thought I was capping, I was lacking, cause that go to yelling I was cracking. I'm like, what? I'm like, who? I was born to shoot, I got aim, I'm like Johnny Dane, when it comes to chase. So I ride, hit one in his arm, hit one in his thigh, this no lie, just do or die. You say you gon' slide, you got some nerve, yo on the curve, boy we put in work from 64th, and from 65th, we not from 63rd. I got a drop on the rapid, I be from the rack, I'm like cool, when I front your movie, you become a pack. You see Bond, you see 40 glossy Booker, you see Mac, every Mac gon' for a double homie, phone them, got your back, bust that, say you smoking who, quickest way to die, tattoo chain, off who neck not mine, ain't no point in trying, they not out, plus the police hot, ain't no point in slime, they be talking from the internet, they don't be outside, hit the 6, call Dada out, tell them about the lick, we need tape, we need rubbing phones, don't forget the blitz, he like cool, how the doctor look, I pull up some flicks, he like damn I think I know the nigga, he cool with his puppy every lie, but we went the structure, but we played a lot, got a goofy walking in and out, telling me it's got he in a cat, bet, I'ma pay you how, finesse, I'm 300, clips don't come like that, 3 jokes to his chest, boom boom boom.
I'm so free. That mean I ain't gotta worry about no
cheap, and I'm SINGLE again. Outside hanging out the window with my ratchet friend. I'm FREE. Free, that means I ain't gotta worry about no cheap, and I'm SINGLE again. Outside hanging out the window with my ratchet friend. Nah, full slow. Hey, we hopping out in red light, twerking on them headlights. She said she can't come out fast, that means she's scared, right? I be flipping in the winter, in the summer, pop out at night. Bragging on this top, better hold his head tight. Anyway, life's great, still good, still eating cake, wishing that a got my foot up on their neck, is a shoe. Oh, God, I'm FREE. That means I ain't gotta worry about no cheap, and I'm SINGLE again. I'm hanging out the window with my ratchet
Rockstar lifestyle, might don't make it. Living life, everyday click waste. Tipping on purpose stuff, rolling up stanky. Wake up in the morning, 10 o'clock, drink waste. Party, let's all get waste. Check it for me, baby girl, do it, waste. I'm so wasted, she's so wasted. Tell the bartender, send me 21. Check it like Whitney, getting like brick waste. What you know, hit it, but it's your bike, Jimmy. It's pill poppers, geeked up crazy, whole clique rolling. Everyone's wasted. Cause of codeine, Sprite, paint, don't waste it. Mix up, grandma, drink it, then taste it. Town from mom, sipping syrup, lean wasted. Walk around, don't twist in her finger. Homegirl, slip, don't that waste. Let's get backstage, that shit tryna get famous. Pick me up the drinky, get your man shake. Club like that, right, get your man wasted. Rockstar lifestyle, might don't make it. Living life, everyday click waste. Sipping on purpose stuff, rolling up stanky. Wake up in the morning,
I just flip the switch. I don't know nobody else that's doing this. Body start to drop, ayy, hit the flip. Now they wanna know me since I hit the top, ayy. It's a rolling, not a stop, why it don't never stop. It's the flow that got the block hot, got super hot, ayy. Give me my respect, give me my respect. I just took it left like on ambidex. I moved through London with the Euro steps. Got a sneaker deal and I ain't break a sweat. Catch me cause I'm gone, out of there I'm gone. How I go from 6 to 23 like I'm LeBron. Serving up a pack. Pulling gimmicks cause they scared to rap. Funny how they shook, got me shook. Pulling back the curtain by myself, take a look. I'm a bar spitter, I'm a hard hitter. Yeah, I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark. I'm a wig splitter, I'm a tall figure. I'm an unforgiving wild dog. Something wrong with her, got them all bitter. I'm a bill printer, I'm a grave digger. Yeah, I am what I am. I don't have no time for no misunderstandings again.
DJ here.
DJ Headrush out. Shout out Young Verse. Fleet DJs in the building. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Shout out my man's DJ Headrush, Indiana Fleet DJs, Strong Side Music Group. You feel what I'm saying? Strong Side, the best side. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my Fleet DJs family. Definitely love that mix. I'm going to keep spinning it. If you send me some new ones, I'm going to spin them too. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure y'all download that Support District Radio Network app and click My Radio Chicago to tune in. It's your man's Young Burst. You feel me? All right. So without further ado, we have a very exclusive special guest, man. I feel honored because he came outside. He came outside. I got the first interview, y'all. I got the first interview. That's why it's exclusive, right? I was told that he don't do this, right?
No,
His team is very happy and excited at the fact that he coming outside for this interview, and I'm excited as well too. It's something I've been looking at him at his growth for about a year now, and it was just like, man, he really is doing the thing, right? So without further ado, y'all, let's clap it up for my man. Make sure I say it right, Regi'nald Irving. Let's clap it up for him. Yes, sir. So for the people who don't know who you are, man, please introduce yourself and let them know who you are and what you do.
My name is Regi'nald Irving. Most people know me as Tat Kodak, Reggie.
Okay.
Born and raised on the west side of Chicago, south suburbs. Been in the game for like 14 years now.
Okay. You've been in here 14 years, man. You a veteran. You're a veteran out here. I didn't know it was like that. That's something that I did not know at all, man. So I know that you are, a film director.
Yes.
Can you tell me about how you got into film directing? Like, what's your why? What made that the thing for you?
Back in 2009, I had started a modeling agency, a modeling team called TCP Top Choice Models.
Okay.
We went for a few years. We went strong for a few years, like doing party promotions, fashion shows, and different things like that. But the industry changed a lot because the women, like you had women out here who wanted to be in videos and all of that, so they was doing it for free. So when I started losing money and it was becoming a lot of competition between my girls and the free girls, I was like, I felt like in that moment I made my mark in the industry as far as like a model agent.
Okay.
So I was like, I want to do something different. And crazy part about it was a rivalry that I had with somebody that caused me to do a TV show. Like, actually, I started doing TV. I'm gonna be transparent. I started doing TV out of spite.
What? Oh, wait. Well, pause. We ain't gonna just be past that. Somebody made you mad out of spite. You was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do this too.
Yeah.
And then you fell in love with it.
I was like, you know what? I'm finna do what they do. Because there was so many people. Like, I paved the way for so many people in that lane, like modeling teams and stuff like that. And shout out to them.
Okay.
I always was the type that offered advice, but it was just one person who just irked my nerve. I was like, I'm gonna start a TV show. So when I dismantled the modeling team, I asked any of them, like, do y'all want to get into acting? Then I started my show, The Fantasy Life.
Okay. The Fantasy Life.
The feathers.
The Fantasy Life?
It was called The Fantasy Life. It was a show based on like
I seen it. I saw that.
Yeah, I saw that. I also was acting too.
Is there somebody in that was getting on your nerves? Was they part of that?
No, they wasn't. They was a part of something else.
Something else. Okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna stop digging.
They ain't started getting on my nerves after. But I asked everybody that they want to do a TV show. Like, do y'all want to act? And they was like, yeah. But I always taught my team though, like on some for real stuff. I'm like, I'd never have y'all do nothing I wouldn't do.
Mm-hmm.
So they challenged me on that and actually gave me a character. On the show, I was the hated one. Like, we would go out in public and people would, I don't want to take no picture with you, but I'll take a picture with them. I'm like, why? It's not real life.
Because of the character.
So from that, I wasn't really in love with it. Like, I wouldn't say it was a passion. It was just like, at first it started off as a hobby.
Okay.
And it was a clout chase. It was one of those things like, we got to taste of the clout and of the fame that Chicago had to offer. So it was like, we got to keep going. We got to keep going. I didn't fall in love with it until I really didn't fall in love with the film industry until after my mom passed away. That's when I really developed like a strong passion for it.
Okay. Wow, man. Life has a way of putting the things right in front of you. I feel like that was something that was preparing you. I could be wrong, but I just feel like that was something that was preparing you to, have something to hold on to keep you going. That was going to be my next question. Like, what does directing, film actually mean to you? But I think you just kind of answered that, right?
I mean, film means a lot to me now because it's I've always been a giver. So if I'm able to give people opportunity and help people reach their goals. I love giving and I love helping people. I've always been like that.
Okay.
So what it means to me, I don't do this for me, for real. I do it for other people.
Wow. So you're giving opportunities, right? You're giving opportunities. I see, like, I went and looked you up on, IMDb, and I see you have, multiple things out. You had a short film out. You recently just did like infamous ones. See, like it's seasons, right? I'm like, man, he got a lot of work up here. Yeah,
it's like the fantasy life still up.
Okay.
Another show that I did called Duality is still up. Then I got Teen Life Infamous Ones. Then I got Infamous Ones. Yeah. Then I got Victim of Circumstance. Yeah. So I done quite a few things. I've done quite a few things.
So out of all of those films, right? Whether it's a TV show, it's or it's actually a series, or if it's actually a short film or an actual movie, out of all of those ones, which one was your most favorite to put together?
My absolute favorite to put together, was, you know what? I don't get attached to projects.
What? They not like your babies? They don't feel like your babies?
They like my babies, but you can't get too attached. My brother Derek had a conversation with Will Gates.
Okay.
And Will Gates gave him shout out to Will Gates.
Shout out Will Gates.
Gave him some very sound advice, like don't get attached to projects. And I didn't understand when I first heard it, but now I know, because we moving at such a steady pace. We moving at such a fast pace for putting these projects out that I don't really have time to dwell on the last one. I have to fall in love with the one I'm doing now.
They're moving forward.
Still holding on to the one I previously did.
Okay. I mean, I can respect that, right? I'm a music producer too, so it's like I had kind of fell into that. I mean, don't get it twisted. Like, I love what I do, right? And they're like, man, this one wrong, man, this one wrong, this one wrong. But I mean, at this point, it's like all of them can go, right? Like, because that's the purpose that I'm making it for. Unless it's just a hobby, now I can be a fan of what I do and just try to harbor it, hold on to it myself. Actually, right here in the comments. What does that say? Little Railable. I think that's what it says. They said married as F. So speaking of which, I actually want to share the screen here, because that was one of the things for sure that I was looking at, right? I was looking at that too when I seen that trailer. I'm like, yo, I need to go watch this. Right? So for all those people, hold on, let me stop this music.
The story behind Married as F is crazy.
Wait, don't tell me yet. Don't ruin it. Don't ruin it yet. Hold on. Let's look at this. Let's look at this right here. We're gonna share the screen. Okay, and I want to go right here. Okay, so here we go.
Oh, what's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to Married as Fuck. Y'all ready to have some fun?
It's like your energy doesn't belong to me anymore, Kelsey. Hey, you don't even fuck me the same.
Yeah, I already know. Once another dick touch her, she can go with him. She ain't gonna come back from that. What?
Boy, no, I already told you. No. See, we ain't gonna skip this question because I'll beat his ass and her ass.
The other night, her ass come in the crib tweaking about some chick texting my phone. Bro, I told her ass to chill with that shit.
But you gave her time that was mine. That was enough.
I don't know for how long. I mean, don't nobody want no old ass, out of shape ass athlete representing their brand. You know what I'm saying?
Do you trust me? You know better. You know what? Fuck you and that ugly ass baby.
Right. Just make sure your marriage is built on a solid foundation. As long as it's anchored by love, you guys stand a good chance at success.
What man? Because you know I never cheat on you, right?
But you knew I loved you. We could have shown them all.
Our bond always been tight. That's why our marriage the way it is now.
Damn, girl. You better not cheat on that man. He is not God. He do not believe in second chance.
So
Don't make it something it's not. I don't take care of nobody.
but remember this, every other kiss that you ever give, long as we both live, when you leave the hand of another man.
Okay. All right. So there was married as F, right? And so I just want to ask, that makes me bring about the question. There's a lot of things behind the scene that you don't know, right? Like you deal with a lot. So I would like to know, like, what's the most fun part about filming, and then what's the hardest part? Like everybody always sees the finished product, right? But they not there for the behind the scenes. You have different personalities, you have different egos, and you got to manage as the director. You're a manager, right? So I'm knowing that you have to somehow manage all of those things to get the finished product done. So walk me through that.
I get on their level. Is bottom line, I match their energy.
Match your energy.
I've never dealt with, I deal with egos offside of set, like, and a lot of people be like, you created that monster, but how? All I did was gave somebody an opportunity to shine. Sometimes I do polish people a little bit too much, or give people a little bit too much, but dealing with the personalities on set, for the most part, my team, they have fun on set. It be me who be like, y'all laughing too much. Don't sit over there about her. You sit over here with me. Sit next to me like they kids or something. Because they all get along. I've never dealt with no arguments on set or no back talk on set or nothing like that. But the hardest part about it is dealing with when you deal with those people who feel like you showing favoritism, and they start acting out like little bad kids because they feel like
they ain't been picked. They ain't the one, right?
You love her more than me, so I'm finna act up.
Wow.
I'm finna go on Facebook and post subliminal posts to get your attention. I'm finna call you and I'm finna cry to you because I feel like I deserve this opportunity. So I just deal with it accordingly, because not only am I their director, I am also like mentor and big brother.
Okay.
And uncle and stuff like that as well. So I try to handle everybody with care.
Man, okay. That just sounds like a roundabout question just in entertainment in general, right? I just feel like, me personally, I feel like no matter who I talk to within entertainment, it's always somebody that feel like there's a favoritism or some type of discrimination, or why you pick them over me, or, and I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't in that type of situation before. I felt like that myself before, but really after I looked in the mirror, it was like, it's cool. It just ain't your turn. It just ain't your turn. So you got to clap for everybody. You got to work hard so that people can, so that they can see that you got something going on. And then once they see what you got going on, then okay, cool. It's, it's nothing to be said. So, man, okay. All right. So let's take a quick break from those questions. Question of the day: are CDs still relevant? We're going to talk about it a little bit more when we come back. Let's clap it up one more time for my man, Regi'nald, Irving, film director. Man, you actually doing a lot, man. Let's see, what do I want to play? I feel like playing some Sticky Wicked from my girl hailing from upstate New York, Naija Chanel. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get into it. This is the Music Game Radio and Podcast Show. Your man's Young Verse on the Support District Radio Network app at My Radio Chicago, where it's more than radio. Let's get to it.
Ain't no fun in starting over. I give him chance and chance. Feel like my luck is running over. People say it's a bad romance. let's keep on dancing for the moment. You be the type to distract my plans, put me in a trance and leave me open. Lose my track of staying focused. Your pheromones got me hypnotized. I can't describe the thing you say. You make me fall in line. I start on you, you break my pride. I built it up and now it's in disguise. Oh, you so chill, you keep me running back to back. Need your touch, cause we can't have enough for that. See, they know you and I cannot hide, cause we too attached. Ain't no denying that. Swear your love is so tricky, 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 tricky. I cannot dream of falling so iffy. It made no sense at all because you're so wishy-washy. I'd rather walk and crawl below you're so sticky. Stuck with you. We should've took the time to cut off our meter minds. But when we were in 20s, like a soul was coming alive. So sweet, like connected from the core tonight. Came to realize that life is order and divine. Why? I can't accept it's over. I thought we getting closer. So now I learn to cope. But first I need closure. Closure from you. So long to you. So long to you. My sweet. So tricky. I could not dream of falling for someone so iffy. It made no sense at all because you're so wishy-washy. I'd rather walk and crawl below you so sticky. Stop with you.
Yo, let's start this like this. I'm T.Y. Dollar Sign, and my favorite DJ crew is the Fleet DJs, hands down. And they worldwide, you heard me? Worldwide, Fleet DJs and T.Y. Dollar Sign.
So litty, like the little skyline, yeah, that's so pretty. Jump up on the down ride, yeah, it gets so gritty. Ghetto shit, swear to God, they get rats chase the kitties. I was born and raised, killers getting grades, so these niggas out here shoot for A's. Trying to graduate, he killed the op and double back up on his friends and family when they got in group to pray. Father Flager snapping, 1-year-old dead at the bus stop, like damn, what happened? That's a hard death, he tried to make a hard left. Meanwhile, homie trying to keep his woke, he steady clapping.
Hey, whoa, bro. Stay up, bro.
Yeah, Bravo. Hit them sirens, ain't no Sandman, this ain't Apollo. It's shorty, them slid through with them hollows. Killed your big dog, boy, and quick to give up his parvo. I love it. Yeah, New York is dope. Yeah, they started rap. Cali got the smoke. Yeah, I made some scratch. And in the A, I got some love from a stranger. Ain't nothing like the danger. Yeah, we with Philly. Another city's gang. Yeah, we on that really. All my shorties bustin'. The potholes and cold weather wouldn't trade it in for nothing. I love it. I was that little nigga always smiling. Till they killed 2 of my homies, that made me violent. That pushed me off the porch and made me go 1,000. So next time they saw my teeth, cause I was growling. First I had to scrap, then I had to clap. I learned to cook before I learned to rap. We used to watch the Mac, then turn around and watch some funny like Bernie Mac. Gotta get some help for R. Kelly. Never thought that I could be him or Jesse Selly. Jamal Lyons tripping, boy, if you ask me. But it's the shot, we'll beat your for free. The whole world know we gang. Tatiana, Ops 12, they the world slang. Ain't no safe zone, boy, get your change. Project is in the birds, now this shit's changed.
text your line like come outside, get in my ride and catch this vibe. You know what we do, we keep it private, ain't nobody, and I've been work it out like Planet Fitness. You the finest, you the thickest. Can I kiss it? Can I lick? Bend you over, get behind it. Take my time when I get in it. Like that when we finish. Inhale and exhale. I've been needing you for life, baby. NFL. You the finest, you the thickest. Can I kiss it? Can I lick? Bend you over, get behind it. Take my time when I get in it. Like that when we finish. Inhale and exhale. I've been needing you for life, baby. NFL. See your legs. Pass out on the X Factor. I'll tell you when I slide in, I'ma help pull in the neck, grab eye contact, make contact with your soul, baby. Tell me what's better. Whisper in your ear that good, now you get me. I know what to do to make your body talk. I do my little move, it change the way you walk. You see the difference with me, yeah. I'm the one, I'm not the two, baby. And you my number one, cause when I call you, say come through, baby. We had ups and downs just like everybody. I just do this too, cause you not everybody. You different. When we had our differences in distance, I was missing it, reminiscing it, cause you the one I get explicit with. But I'm glad we made our way through that predicament, cause now we tripping it. How much you say that round ticket is? I send you the bread, tell you the book and get your luggage packed. You send me emojis with the heart eye, cause you love me. Only one is too less time with no invite. I text your line like come outside, get in my ride and catch this vibe. You know what we do, we keep it private, ain't nobody in our business. We had tension, but we fixed it. Work it out like Planet Fitness. You the finest, you the thickest. Can I kiss it? Can I lick? Bend you over, get behind it. Take my time when I get in it. Like it, we finished. Inhale and exhale. I've been needing you for life, baby. NFL. I call your phone like what you want. Don't make no plans. We going now. About to take you somewhere nice. None of your friends don't know about. You complain about your hair and nails. You say you need appointments. I cover the cost, cause baby, I need you on point with that. Girl, don't take too long, put that shit on so we can bounce. Ain't even made it out the house, cause we stop couch. It's that good love, that good loving. I like how you take that, it's no running. Get a mixed out reservation at the destination, cause we gon' have to order takeout, girl, don't look like we gon' make it. Bend it over, can I kiss it, can I lick it, can I stick it? Bend it over, can I kiss it, can I lick it, can I stick it? From the left and the back and the right side, I've been needing you for a lifetime. From the left and the back and the right side, baby, I've been needing you for a life, needing you for a life. I'm the only one that's so let's lie with no invite. I text your line like come outside, get in my ride and catch this vibe. You know what we do, we keep it private, ain't nobody in our business. We got tension, but we fixed it. Work it out like Planet Fitness. You the finest, you the thickest. Can I kiss it? Can I lick? Bend you over, get behind it. Take my time when I get in it. Like that, we finished. Inhale and exhale. I've been needing you for life, baby. NFL. I text your line like come outside, get in my ride and catch this vibe. You know what we do, we keep it private, ain't nobody in our.
The Fleet DJs.
Yes, sir, and we back. It's your man Young First. What was that?
No, somebody asking what the link at. I said it's in my status.
Okay. Anyway, it's your man Young First back with Regi'nald, Irving. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, we were talking about something, off camera. I wanted to talk to you, just ask you so that the people will know, right? Married is F. Tell me about the cast, the cast from that. And first of all, how did you pick them? And then just share with me some more information about that.
First of all, Married AF is loosely based on a true story. Of course, it's some of that stuff that's fiction, but the only thing that I'm gonna say it like this: the only thing that's fiction is the part where he got killed, but everything else is based off a true story, like the pepper spraying and
the drama. Okay, we can say it like that.
All that actually happened in real life at a retreat that somebody I know through a retreat. And they were sitting around talking about the aftermath of the retreat. Mm-hmm. And me as a writer, I was like, this sounds like a movie. So every time one of them would come around, I ask questions like, Dad, did this really happen? But the whole time I'm taking notes. So I wrote the
you
script.
investigative reporter.
Yeah, so
okay.
I wrote the script. I actually dumbed it down a lot.
Okay.
I actually dumbed it down a lot because I actually wrote it for a short film contest.
Okay.
I came in second, which means I didn't win the streaming deal and all of that. So I decided to just do it myself. I picked the cast solely based off relationship.
Okay.
To be honest, like it was solely based off relationship where I saw Corey playing who he played, my best friend Jen playing Kelsey, my brother Derek playing Marshall. I handpicked everybody according to the writing and what I knew their ability was.
Okay.
So Married as Fuck, it blew up bigger than what I thought it was. That was actually the project that we just knew, like it's finna blow up. We filmed that project in 2 days.
2 days?
We did not get no sleep. It was so bad that Carnell, which he plays Walter, he was sleep hanging on a banister. Like in between scenes, everybody was trying to sleep the way they sleep. Like we literally was up 72 hours.
Okay.
Getting that film done. It was a lot. But we just knew, like, as we was leaving, we were emotional leaving. Like, man, we knew there was gonna be some. But unfortunately, we doing a part 2. Well, it's actually gonna be a series, so we doing a pilot of the series this coming June. But unfortunately, one of the main characters, he passed away to gun violence. Xavier Lofton, long live UX. And that really was like a game changer for me. Like that really was like a game changer for the world. Like,
man, so Jen L, did I say that right? Said long live Xavier.
That was like one of the he was one of the main pieces of our puzzle.
And then somebody else said, well, everybody's saying that Ashley Parchman, rest in peace. Long live Xavier. Rest in peace, X. Carnell Harris said he was holding up the banister.
Bannister was holding you up. But yeah, long live Xavier, man. He was such a joy to work with on that project and anything else that we did. So we just right now trying to figure out how we gonna proceed without him with Infamous Ones and everything that we do, because he was a part of everything that we had planned. So
wow. Man, so you actually answered some of my questions. Like I was gonna ask you, how do you pick your cast? You already answered that. You said you pick them based upon
but now I actually do auditions and stuff now.
Okay.
I actually got an audition coming up to be a part of the Indie Flicks Star Shapers team.
Okay.
Coming up at the end of the month. We're gonna post about that. But now I'm doing auditions. But honestly speaking, a lot of the stuff is still casted based off relationship and ability.
I think that's just in any industry. Whatever field you're working in is never necessarily about what you know or what you could do. It's always who you know.
And I wish people understand. I wish people would really take the time to understand that. Like, it's not about what you do. It's not about, you can be the loudest person in the room.
Yeah.
But if my best friends walk in, they're gonna get picked. I'm just being honest. They're gonna get picked not only because they're my best friends, because I know their ability. A director's and a writer's dream is to know that they can write for you with no limits. Like, they can write anything and be like, you're perfect for it.
Life is not fair, right? It's not fair.
This industry not fair.
Nothing is fair, right? Nothing is
but
fair.
My team good. My whole team. If you on my team, you're working. Like, you on my team. I'm not going outside of my team to put nobody else to work. It's 30 of us right now.
30?
It's 30.
Sheesh.
It's 8 males and it's 8 males and 19, 20, 22 females.
Wow. The Star Shapers Elite Entertainment Agency.
Yes.
Wow.
It's 8 males and 22 females.
30 people. Y'all 30 strong. I'm talking that up. I'm having a hard time getting to 10.
We 30 up.
Man, y'all got
a lot of that stuff is longevity though. A lot of those people been with me for years. Like, since I got on this journey of the new journey that I'm on, a lot of them been there from the beginning.
Okay, man, that's fantastic, man. So I heard you say that y'all about to do some more filming. So you'll eventually be looking for some more cast members.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like always. I'm always looking for cast members. Always.
Okay.
But you got to be able to survive.
It's a reality TV show right there. So
we actually got a reality show coming out called Industry Chicago. Acting Up.
I was just gonna ask, right? So tell me, like, give me your insight on Chicago industry culture. Like, how do you feel about the industry here?
I absolutely love the Chicago industry. Like, it's like the best thing that ever happened since cheese pizza. You know what I'm the Chicago industry is rough, man. Like, it's rough. But it's so much greatness in the city. But it's so unfortunate that we all can't come together and work on that greatness like other cities. But to me, I stay in my own lane. That's why I'm building my own industry, because I don't want to. I don't like networking here in Chicago, because 1 minute y'all cool, and the next minute it just be like, I don't like them, like I don't like him, or I don't like her. Like,
why do you think that is though? Like, what's happening from meeting a person and trying to do business and working, and then you turn around, and then all of a sudden, this person don't like this person, or this group of people no longer rocking with this. Like, why do you think that is?
Because nobody wants if it's too many bosses in one room. Like, if it's too many Indians if it's too many chiefs and not enough Indians, eventually y'all gonna bump head. I think the thing is, like, don't nobody ever want to see nobody doing better than them. As long as I was beneath a lot of people, I ain't gonna hold you. As long as I was beneath a lot of people embraced me. Like, it was like, come on over here, because I know you don't know how to do that. So I'm gonna have you next to me pretending to teach you this. So when I decided to start taking classes and start teaching myself stuff, and I start knowing how to do it, and I was trying to work with these same people who embraced me when I knew nothing at all. When I was green, those same people was like, no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? So I started doing my own thing.
That growth.
Me personally, I don't have any bad blood with anybody in the industry. Whether they have bad blood with me or not, I don't have any bad blood with anybody. Like, nobody gets that energy from me, for real.
I mean, you would just. I wish I look at markets like Atlanta, how they all like. I went to Atlanta, and the energy was way different from the time I landed. The plane landed to the time I left. I was networking with people, and they were serious. They was ready to work. They didn't just say, "Oh, it wasn't millionaire talk." Like, "Oh yeah, I got my number," or "Oh yeah, I'm gonna call you," or "Yeah, let's work." It was like, really, okay, let's work. What you got coming up? I got this coming up. Can you do this? Can you do or this? I'm talking about just sitting down at restaurants. Like, I was like at Louisiana Bistro, sitting down eating. When I turned around and seen somebody, and they like, "What do you do?" I know you do something, and we just got, we hit it off like that. But I agree with you that there is some form of jealousy here. There is some form of trying to misuse people. And okay, yeah, I want you to do good, but just not better than me. Even the Indians want to be the chief, right? I don't even think it'd be a bunch of bosses in the room. It's probably maybe 1 to 3 bosses in the group. And then the Indians want to be the boss, but they don't know what it takes to actually do that job. And everyone wants to be Michael Jordan. No one wants to be Pippen. No one wants to be, the role players. And if we all on the same team, you on the same team, and you win, I'm winning too. Why does it have to be my face? That's the face of the win. It don't matter if we all get a ring.
My whole team, like all my producers, I give everybody an opportunity to be great. I'm not a boss, though. I'm not a boss. I hate when people call me boss. I'm not a boss.
Well, I think you are, though. Like,
I'm a leader.
But that's a boss.
But I'm not a boss. I'm a leader.
No, I'm not saying you boss people around.
No, I just
or do you? Like, I'm not saying that.
I don't boss anybody around. I just stand on what I want and what I need. But the reason why I say I'm a leader is because I lead people. Like I don't tell people what to do without showing them what to do or without doing it myself.
Right, that's
like
facts.
I lead.
You make other leaders.
Yeah, like I get in the field with my people.
Right.
Like if they gotta crawl in the mud, I'm crawling in the mud with them.
Right. That's 100. That's 100.
Pull each other out of the mud. A boss is gonna dictate somebody too, or send somebody to pull them out the mud, clean them up, and then put them back to work for him.
Somebody said the lies. She also turned around and said you're definitely a leader. But yeah, leaders do make leaders, right? And you do have to be firm about what it is that you need, not just for yourself, but from other people too. A lot of times we see the potential in other people, and the ones who don't want it, you can't want it more than that person wants it for themselves.
And that's my problem.
A lot of those people, they get left by the wayside, right? Yeah, like how you said, we could be friends, right? And I'm gonna pick my friend, but you also really I gotta know that you're gonna do what I need you to do, right? Like I'm not gonna just pick you because you my homie, and then this a business, this my friend.
Let me tell you, my friends, like if you my friend, when I'm in director mode, we're not friends.
Facts. Like
same rules apply. Like people don't know, they get it the worst. Like they get it worse than anybody. Because it's already that stigma, like the only reason you getting picked is because you close to him. So you think I'm finna pick you close to me, and I'm already hearing that stigma, and then you cutting up. No, you gonna get it just how when everybody else get yelled at, you getting yelled at too. When I call a meeting on everybody, you better be at that meeting too. When I say something mandatory, you better be there too.
That's true. That's very true.
I'm not your friend when I'm directing.
That's true. That's very true. So let me ask, first of all, what are some other talents that other people may not know Mr. Irving actually has?
I can pray real good.
Pause.
I can pray really well.
You're a prayer warrior? That's what you
Yes,
that's what you're saying?
Warrior. I love
you can get a call through.
I speak into people's lives all the time. Like she'll tell you, like,
that's prophecy too. Okay.
Yeah, so I get them every once in a while. I go in the group chat and I just start reading them and telling them about themselves. And I sing.
You sing? What's a no right now? I want to hear something.
No.
I'm gonna cut the camera off, but everybody gonna still hear you. Like, can I just like we gonna come on, y'all? Reggie, right?
I knew I shouldn't have said that.
Okay, one day. Not today, but just one day when we off camera. You gonna do it? Okay, all right, come on, he ready. We ready. I ain't even gonna look at you because I don't want to make you nervous. I'm gonna look the other way. Somebody said facts. They say always singing too.
I'm here one note.
One note.
I'm here one note.
Can I get two?
Okay, you can get two.
All right, for sure.
What's my favorite go-to?
Oh man, they telling on you over here. They like he could dance too.
God.
I did see a video of you dancing, right? I saw that. Okay.
I got you. She make me go, ooh, ooh, ooh. I made her go, oh, baby.
All right, that's enough. I believe you. I believe you. You can, you're not a singer. You can sing. That was you. Okay. All right. Yeah, see? Shout out my man's Monix, because he love real music. That made him open the door and come see what you was talking about. Okay, y'all. Okay. All right. They said, can we talk? They said that's one of your go-tos.
Oh, that's my favorite song.
JB said sing. He's a singer, y'all. This is a real singer. He's not a singer. He can sing. Okay. All right. I felt that. I felt that.
Whole team can sing.
What? You got a choir? Okay, so pause. Y'all got a choir, a modeling agency, a film company, a prayer line. Man,
That's
what?
why, you know, I think all the women on my team, as well as the guys, versatile, and they can do both. They can do anything they want to do. We got rappers.
Wow, man. You know what? I heard you mention artist management too. I heard you say that you used to do artist management.
Yeah, years
before.
ago. Model management, artist management.
Okay.
Just all of the above, man. I'm very well rounded in this business.
Man, that's good. Man, they laughing at me, man. Said, y'all got a quiet, man. We gonna have to bring in a whole
just come to one of the karaoke nights.
Yeah, Mr. Bishop Irving and the voices of praise. We're gonna the Star Shaper words.
They be calling me pastor.
Pastor, yeah. You give me that vibe too. You give me that vibe. You just had the the communion, or All right, okay. So I got some more questions when we come back. You said modeling. Yeah, we said the modeling agency too. We got some more music. We got my man's we got the song Khalees by my man's A-Zip, coming from the East Coast. You feel what I'm saying? That's my man's A-Zip from B-More. You feel what I'm saying? B-More in the building. Let's get into it. I got some more topics when we come back. This your man's Young Verse right here on the Music Game Radio Podcast Show at My Radio Chicago on the Support District Radio Network app. Make sure you click that My Radio Chicago and tune in. You feel what I'm saying? Where it's more than radio. Let's go. Too. Man, he's singing.
Oh my goodness.
I'm shining all this ice. Look at me when the light hit. It came from busting all these bricks down with an ice pick. My said I'm picky because she know I don't like. She did. Ask Sneezy when I step into the booth. I don't write. Couldn't film with me. I'm moving around the whole city comfortably. Remember, I was wearing rugged tees, but I was luxury. Don't come for me unless you a bitch that's in love with me. These know I make it triple at the double tree. Cover me, I'm going in. Every time I turn the pot on, these customers gonna come again. They running out and running in. With the tail on the scale, they telling me that deals in the whales. I'm spinning it if they like to spin. Money is my motivation. Made a Carter in my building cause I know the maintenance. Fiends banging on the door, they be so impatient. Auntie begging for the dog, we got no relation. Need to re-up and you coming to see me. If you buy more than 4, I'm giving you one for free. Gotta watch out, some of them working with the police. Trying to put on my boys in the yard, must be Khalees. Need to re-up and you coming to see me. If you buy more than 4, I'm giving you one for free. Gotta watch out, some of them working with the police. Trying to put on my boys in the yard, must be Khalees. I'm illmatic, whipping work, listening to Stillmatic. Got some real pump, 30s talking to the addict. Do a 9 in the pot, I can show you some real magic. The grind never stop, I can show you I'm ill at it. They call me Zip, worth more than a brick. Not only am I fly, I'll take bitch on a trip. Soon as I land them to the money, that's off the rip. Pray to God I don't get jammed for the puppy like Mike Nick. Re-up and you coming to see me. If you buy more than 4, I'm giving you one for free. Gotta watch out, some of them working with the police. Trying to put on my boys in the yard, must be Khalees. Need to re-up and you coming to see me. If you buy more than 4, I'm giving you one for free. Gotta watch out, some of them working with the police. Trying to put on my boys in the yard, must be Khalees.
Ooh, girl, I'm addicted to the way you never call me back. Ooh, girl, I'm addicted to the I shouldn't, but I wanna call you back. Ooh, girl, you know that I'm addicted to the way you never do the things I want you to, but I still love it, girl. You know that I'm addicted to the way you do what you wanna do. Addicted, baby, how you do that? Real mean girl, yeah, I love you. Michael Jackson, how you off the wall. Dwayne Johnson, how you walking tall. Tell me why you so expensive, trying to give but you want it all. Like you got a problem, but I love it, girl, all in all. Why can't I ever win? Why can't I ever win? Why I feel movement like we moving, but I'm never in. You be ignoring all my calls and bragging to your friends. Then call me back like where you been. Oh, girl, I'm addicted to the way you never call me back. Oh, girl, I'm addicted to I shouldn't, but I wanna call you back. Oh, girl, you know that I'm addicted to the way you never do the things I want you to, but I still love it, girl. You know that I'm addicted to the way you do what you wanna do. Still addicted after all that, cause the baddest that I've ever seen. Dropped the bag on the brand new whip. When she pulls up, she controls the scene. Girl, I'm looking at the way you walk, the way you move got me focusing. The things that I do them for you. I hope you notice me. Come and get close to me, right where you supposed to be. I wanna know ya, I thought I told you, girl, I exposed the freak. You got a hold on me, you take my soul from me. I'm out my zone, something is gone, something is grabbing me. Addicted to it, the way you never call me back. Girl, I'm addicted to it. I shouldn't, but I wanna call you back. Oh, girl, you know that I'm addicted to the way you never do the things I want you to, but I still love it, girl. You know that I'm addicted to the way you do what you wanna
And we're back. We're back. It's your man's once again, BAM_YoungVerse. Make sure y'all follow me on all social media platforms. And while I got your attention, make sure that you go to www.fleetdjs.com and register for the Fleet DJs 12th annual music conference. It is July 20th through the 24th in Raleigh, North Carolina. You definitely don't want to miss that. We got people like Gip and Worthy that's going to be out there. Cujo Goody, Tisha Campbell, and many more. www.fleetdjs.com. Get it now. Get your tickets now before it sell out, and they going fast. I'm telling you. Don't meet me there. Beat me there. Your man's Young Verse will be there, and I want to actually invite you to come out to that too. I think that would be something really good for you to come out on network. Since I did just hear you say something about NC, so if you don't have anything on your schedule, July 20th through the 24th, Raleigh, North Carolina.
I don't got nothing on my schedule actually that I know of, but that's I'm filming.
Man, I heard in the comments that you're actually TikTok famous, and I heard that you real savvy with the camera.
Yeah, I do photography. I actually started out doing photography in this industry, and as far as being TikTok famous, I blew up from a dance video. I blew up from a dance video, of course.
You did a dance video, like the video is you dancing?
Yeah, the video is me dancing.
Man, I wish I had that. I would play it. I ain't gonna lie, I would play that.
I wouldn't dare send it to you. They can go on my TikTok, Reggie the Director, but this is the video that blew me up at 3 million.
Oh wow, yeah, you went viral for real.
Mary Day F it hit 4 million.
Okay. Man, you're gonna have to help me with that TikTok. I'm lost. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'm lost.
Well, the pandemic helped
What's
me
the
with
word?
the pandemic.
Oh man, we got infamous one in here. We got Stan, we got Cast in here. That's what's up.
He's also the executive producer as well. So
what? Man, oh yeah, they said millions of views. And they also talking about how do you pronounce this? Aya's Choice? Is that how you pronounce that?
Yeah.
Aya's Choice. So let's talk about that, and also your short film, Her Dear Son.
Aya's Choice is the one that's coming in June. We actually just wrapped production on that a couple weeks ago.
Okay.
Starring Ashley Clemens, Derek Hayes, Corey Brooks, Janelle, Karen Lee, Rock Deandra. Shout out to Rock.
That must be an inside joke. I'm lost.
That's my baby.
Okay.
Nunu Jennings, like just my whole team did an awesome job on that film. Executive producer Ray Monet, she executive produced on that one as well. But the whole team did a job. Aya's Choice is something different. It's twisted. Aya's Choice is about a girl named Aya who's in love with a gambler, with an obsessive gambler. Like he has a gambling
addiction.
And he owes so many people money, but he just studied gambling. Like, how you broke and you still gambling? I think Dedrick was really a loser. Like, when I watched that movie, I'd be like, just look at him. Asking his girl for money and, just all type of stuff.
Not the girl.
Aya's Choice is coming out in June to Tubi.
Okay.
Her Dear Son. I ain't even put a date on that one yet. It's actually, you've seen the 11-minute version.
Yeah, I only seen that.
That one with Janelle Pommier, my nephew, and Carnell Harris. Ashley Parchman was in that one as well. You seen that version, but it's actually a longer extended version. I'm thinking about taking that and just writing it and recasting it and making it a full feature film as well.
Man, I wanted to ask, like, how are you coming up with these scripts? Like, they interesting, right? And so I write in another way as far as like music, but is it similar or just walk me through that process or how you actually coming up with your scripts?
Piss me off, I'm gonna write about you. I'm not gonna argue with you on Facebook. I'm not gonna argue with you in real life. If I know your life story, I ain't gonna tell your business, but I'm gonna write about your business. Or it's just
y'all heard it here. Don't piss them off.
Don't mess with a writer. We would describe you.
Wow.
Now some of the stuff really be coming from like real life situations or other people situations, or me and my brother Derek will sit on the phone and we'll just brainstorm on ideas and different things like that. But I kind of don't be telling him my ideas sometimes because he's one of them writers who has to write. If it's an office scene, he wants to physically write. She grabs the pen and places the pen on a piece of paper and write. I'm one of those writers that I write and I add on as we go along.
Okay. Man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to figure out how you got all this stuff. You got the prayer line, you got the gospel choir, you got the modeling agency. You do or used to do artist management. You got photography. Then you write the scripts.
I edit.
And you edit. And you also a dancer, a filmer. Like, man, how do you find time to fit all of this into your schedule? Do you sleep?
I sleep now. Now that we on break, I actually go to sleep. Like, I know people be shocked when I be on the phone with them at 11 o'clock and I be like, man, I'm finna go to sleep. They be like, what? You finna go to sleep?
Right.
My sleep schedule is crazy because my creativity is at nighttime.
That's always
all creativity is at nighttime. So when I can get sleep, I sleep. I really only go to sleep when my body tell me like you need to go to sleep. Like you have to go to sleep. Other than that, I'm up creating, promoting, just doing something for the brand. It's 7 days in a week.
It is.
I just designate, like people always ask me like, how do you do everything? Well, when I'm in production mode, I'm not a photographer, so I don't book any appointments. But when I'm out of production mode,
They saying you don't sleep. I'm looking in the comments. They say you don't sleep. They say that's cap. You're not really sleeping.
They don't know my life. That's the thing. They don't know me like they think they know me. I actually do get a couple hours of sleep.
A couple hours? That's a nap.
I mean, real grinders don't sleep. We just take long blinks.
I'm clapping.
There's money.
I'm clapping on that.
My logic is, if I gotta check my account every time I swipe my card to see what I got left, I'm not finna go to sleep. I'm not finna sleep no whole 8 hours.
Sleep when I'm dead.
I'm not gonna sleep when I'm dead, because even when I'm dead, my spirit gonna be woke, and I'm gonna be jumping into people like, get up and do some work.
Yeah, I can imagine, right? Like, you gonna have like a real serious job. Like, you gonna go to heaven and be like the music director, and for the choir, right?
No,
like,
I'm gonna start a film department.
You're gonna be filming the miracles.
Yeah, Passion of Christ ain't gonna have none on us.
Yeah, they saying exactly. You take naps. Man, I really like your style, your personality, right? You just real cool, laid back guy, right? And I could just imagine, or I can't imagine, like being on set with you. I know that what you just said, when you're filming, you're not the dancer, or when you're the dancer, you're not the film. All the just different things that you do, right? Tell me about Regi'nald Irving, the director. The clean version, as simplistic as you can make it.
Reggie, the director, I'm not a calm guy.
Okay.
He's not calm. Very, very bold, very blunt. Very bold. Okay. I wouldn't say that I'm mean. I'm very stern. I want what I want. I tell you if it's trash. I think one of the things that my team, and they're probably in the chat right now saying some of the sayings that I say, but one of the things I will tell them, like, you toilet food.
Wait, I missed that. You what?
Toilet food.
Toilet food.
That was toilet food. That was elephant dookie. Like, not dookie, but I say the S word.
Right. All right.
I'm changing that. I'm taking a more calm approach to directing, and I don't think they like it very much. They wait for those, like, if they're doing good. The crazy part about it, if they're doing good, they stop and they need that reassurance. They waiting on me to say that was toilet food. Like, one time we was on set, and we when the train ride past the location we was at, a train be riding past from time to time, and they was stinking it up. They was messing up real bad, but I couldn't say nothing. But y'all hear that train? And they like, yeah. I'm like, right, because this is a train wreck. And they just, I know sometimes they be want to laugh, but they be like, if I laugh, he gonna get worse. But I don't be meaning no harm. I just want them to be the best that they can be at all times.
You heard that train? Why you set them up like that? Y'all heard that train? Yeah, we heard that train. Right, because it's a train wreck.
And Jen she just laughs. She just cracks up. Like, so if I was them, I'd laugh at me too. But they know I be serious. The director, I take everything serious. Now, Regi'nald, the person, very compassionate, very giving, very loving, very caring. Will give you the shirt off my back if you told me you was cold and you ain't had no shirt. I mean, it'd take 4 people to fit in my shirt, but
we not doing that.
Y'all,
pause. I'm not.
Y'all gonna be warm. Y'all gonna have on a robe of Jesus when y'all put on my shirt. But I'll give it to you. I'm very, very, very loving and caring. And when I love you, I love hard. But the director don't love nobody. Reggie, the director, don't love nobody.
He want the work done.
He want it done.
He wants it done. And I mean, that's respectful to me, right? Like, just being in charge of a situation, you have to have a completely different personality. You do have to be, strict and very straightforward. I mean, that's like I said, I keep referring back to management. You can't be no pushover as a manager, right? You're gonna have to be hard, you're gonna have to be stern. And to somebody soft, it may come off as, oh, this is an a-hole or whatever. But I mean, no, you doing your job so that it can be done what you need done is carried out, effectively and efficiently.
Well, it's a balance though, because my partner Derek, well, I don't know about now, but then I was the turned up one, and he made me so mad at Mary SF one time, because I came to him and I was like, they getting on my nerve and woo woo, and he the one who's gonna comfort the situation. He does everything to make sure I don't look bad. Like he like, and I don't like that sometimes. It's like, let me just do me, but then I understand, like he'll be like, well, okay, was you justified in what you were saying? I'm just trying to make sure you sent out the email so they won't be able to say they didn't get an email. But then I'll be like, y'all did terrible. And then I see him like, you doing a good job to somebody. And I'll be like, why would you just tell her that?
Some positive reassurance. He's the like, yin yang. He's the okay. So
they better believe what I just said.
Okay. All right. So let's jump into this question of the day. CDs. Are CDs still relevant in your opinion?
At my great auntie house, yeah. Like now CDs, I don't think there's a need for CDs. Now, my thing is too, it's good to have them, because what if technology shut down at any given moment?
That's true.
Because that can happen. Like all this stuff is controlled by somebody. So what if they decide to turn off the radio and turn off all the Bluetooths and turn off all the
internet and all that?
Yeah. So what you gonna do then? But right now they're not relevant. If you hand a CD to today's generation, they would be like, "What's this?" Like they really wouldn't know what it is. I grew up on floppy disk.
Right.
I grew up with.
I still got some.
Right.
I got a keyboard. I felt that. That hit me in the soul. Yeah, you 80s baby.
Yeah, 83. So okay. 85. So
we gonna go with 85. We go with
85. Wait, what? How? No, 87. That's why 87.
87. Okay, yeah. I'm 86. So okay.
87.
Okay. All right. Man, he got three birth years, y'all. 83, 85, 87, depending on.
Because I became born again in 87. So
there you go. That's the pastor in him. There's the pastor. Flash drives, absolutely. This is the age of the flash drive.
Yeah, flash drives is still relevant though. Like it's a lot of devices. Like my car, if I wanted to load music to a flash drive, I can stick a flash drive in my car, but I have no place for no CD.
You know what's crazy is I have a friend that works for MediaBase, and a lot of people try to say that CDs are irrelevant, right? But MediaBase is the reason why CDs are one of the reasons why they're still being sold. When you look at the DMV reports, I don't even remember the numbers, but it was somewhere around just a lot of cars that still have the CD player capability that's out here being driven. People are still buying these cars. Shout out to Risha Welsh. What's going on? They're still buying these cars that have the CD players. I don't know if they've been used, but also if you look at it in the stores, somebody said the blood. If you look in the stores, they're still being sold. CD Baby is still making money from making CDs. You still have these companies that actually make master CDs, right? Like, so also I'll just say like vinyls too is a thing where I just feel like it's something that can be used as memorabilia. Like I told y'all, I done already told my age. You can do the math. I'm born in 86, so I remember waking up in the middle of the night for those commercials where they be playing like them compilations with them oldies and dusties, right? And they be like,
you got to get your own.
Yeah, man,
And then you get the CDs and they trash. Like you gotta order 8 different CDs to get all the songs that they was advertising on the commercial. I remember those.
Yeah.
Mine was always Smooth Grooves, that commercial and all that sucky that's a good dump.
So
put a sweet taste That was always the song on the commercial I called.
Man, yeah, man.
I know you remember the CD books used to come to the house.
Yeah,
and used to order the CDs for $12.
That's why. There's a credit. That and those knife commercials and with the scissors, like I had never seen nothing like that before. With this, I didn't even need no scissors that could cut through a penny. I just, you know what I'm saying, like them late night infomercials. I'm telling my age. But that brings me to one of the topics about, you know, since we talking about streaming and, you know, this new age stuff, right? Streaming actually pays way less than actually buying a physical CD, right? Like it takes 1,500 streams just to make 9 cents. You can make 9 cents on the radio just for your song playing 30 seconds on the radio. And then if you sell a CD at, let's just say the average price for CDs was like $9.99, $10, right? You're gonna make way more money that way, right? You know, so in my opinion, I feel like CDs are still relevant. You just have to know what your target market audience is, right? Like I can't say the same for like VHS. I mean, maybe people are just collecting them, you know, for memorabilia, right? You know, but I do know that CDs are still in the stores, right? So
I know people who still watch DVDs.
Wait, what we on now?
No, I'm saying like, you know, we talk about CDs. I know people who still watch DVDs.
But I'm saying, what's after the DVDs? What's after that? Just streaming?
Streaming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. You know what? When you say that, I haven't purchased a DVD in years. Man, you just made me think about that.
I haven't purchased a movie ticket in years.
What?
I haven't been to the movie in years. I think the last film I seen in the movies was actually Fences. That was the last film I seen in the actual show.
So it's something for me, right? Like I go to the movies for like date night. Like we watch movies at the crib, like Wakanda Forever. I seen it at the crib, like, you know. But sometimes I do want to just actually go to the theater as an experience. It's something I take my children to do, just as an experience, right? Like we do this stuff in the house all the time. That is the norm. So now it's like a night out. Okay, we finna go eat. We're gonna go, you know, take them to somewhere fun, Odyssey Fun World, something like that, or one of those. What do you call that? Like the trampoline place. I forget what it's called.
Jump Zone.
Yeah. Sky Zone. Take them to something like that, and then, you know, okay, we're gonna go sit down, you know, watch a movie or something like that. Blu-ray. That's what it was. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, what was it that came after the DVDs? That wasn't nothing but another CD to me, right? Like, you know,
I still don't know what was the difference.
Nothing. They made a new device that you would have to buy in order for you to be able to, you know, get your movies and watch your movies. Okay.
Over there, they can't hear you.
So Chlöe Bailey is having troubles with her new album sales, and I'm gonna read it to you. From the, you know, I always quote my source. Hip Hop DX says Chlöe Bailey has responded to those criticizing her album following its underwhelming commercial performance. The Chloe Haley singer released her debut solo project In Pieces on March 31st, which debuted at number 119 on the Billboard 200 chart with roughly 10,000 album equivalent units in its first week. On the opening night of her tour of the same name on Tuesday, April 11th, Chlöe Bailey told haters that they could kiss her black A while encouraging her fans to support her album. Make sure y'all supporting the MF album, she said. F what the F, everybody got an F and say. Man, there was a lot of F words in a row. I had trouble. They can kiss my black A because I know you guys love me, and this is all I need. She also added, thank you for loving me. Thank you for being there. Thank you for your energy. So that makes me wonder, like, how the monetary, you know, on the back end actually looks for her. Do you think she would have did better if it was actually CDs? Or like, why do you think it's her numbers are so low? Why do you think that's failing for her?
Because people don't want to recognize her as a grown woman now. They still see the little child from YouTube.
Elaborate.
People, when you grow up in the industry, like when you grow up in the industry where people watch you actually grow up, they can't let go. It's like no matter how grown your daughter gets, she's still gonna be a baby to you. I have that trouble with my niece. My niece is about to be 30, and I still find myself closing her shirts. When she, I still found myself closing her shirts and telling her like, why you got that on? And she be like, I'm 29, I'm 28. Like, so I think what the industry is doing, like they're so used to seeing her innocent.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they feel like it's a force. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They can't look past the fact that she was little Chlöe.
So Jen says marketing is extremely important, extraordinarily important. I do agree with that. I agree that marketing is everything. I look at how Glorilla, that FNF, they spent $50,000, on that, and it changed her life. If you actually go back and look at her fan page before that song, she was still posting consistently, right? But people weren't really paying attention to her. She was getting 5 likes, 8 likes, 10 likes, 30 likes. And then all of a sudden, when she blew up, now it's just like everybody knows she exists and everybody want to see what's next and what's going on for her. What's coming up next, man. So Jen, I do agree with you about marketing.
I bet you if her sister came out with an album right now, her sister album will sell.
Why?
Because she's
over Chlöe?
I believe so. That's just my opinion, because she still have some form of her innocence. Like, how many times people like, she thinks she Beyonce, she thinks she this, she thinks she that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff just be boycotting.
I feel that, right? I was explaining that too. Like, man, this may be the flip side of being one of those behind the scene writers for a very important person like Beyonce, right? Now it's like whatever we have heard from Beyonce, we feel like that's her flow and that's her style. And it was like, that's what was hot for Beyonce. And now that the person who was responsible for those songs, one of the people that's responsible for those songs, is coming out with their own thing. It's like the Beyonce train all over again.
She trying to be like Beyonce. She can never be Beyonce.
Wow. I mean, when you say it like that, it do make you think like
that ain't that's not how I feel.
No.
That's how people.
Yeah, the people.
That's how the public feels. So of course they're not gonna stream her music because they feel like she's trying to be Beyonce. And then it don't help that the fans be comparing people to other people too. Like, I get compared to Tyler Perry all the time.
Really?
I do. Well, they be like, you gonna be the next Tyler Perry.
I mean, that's not a bad thing in my eyes.
It's a great thing. It's a great thing that people see me as that. But what happened on TikTok when Marry This F dropped on TikTok and got all those views? The first thing people did was say, I'm not watching that because he think he Tyler Perry, or he stole Tyler Perry idea. He a fake Tyler Perry.
Okay. So you're not gonna be able to please everybody though, right? Like, and so in that sense, I do kind of feel Chlöe, right? Like, F what everybody got to F and say, because it don't matter. At some point, nothing is really new, right? Everybody pulled some type of inspiration from somewhere else, even if it wasn't Tyler Perry or whatever. Like, I mean, it's always gonna be comparisons, right? Jordan and LeBron, Kobe, you know what I mean? It's just gonna always happen. You look at people, unless you really stealing, like I know there was a long stretch for Drake, right? And I love Drake. I love it. I think he's one of the most dopest artists out there, right? I like the way he writes his own songs. But there was this long video that I seen where it would show his lyrics from a song, and then they played the song that he got those lyrics from right behind it, and it was a long list of songs, and I was like, man, right? Which he called paying homage. So I guess what I'm saying at the end of the day is, I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do me. Like Kanye said it best. I like me. If you like it, cool. If you don't, fast forward. Right?
I just feel like as long as the right people like you, you okay.
That's the one. That's the one. And speaking of which, speaking of people like, you know, being likable by the public, let's talk about DMX. I heard you say you was a DMX fan. What's your favorite song from DMX?
Good Girls Like Bad Guys. That's
Okay.
one of them. Most of my favorite songs from artists be songs that wasn't singles.
Okay. Yeah, because I thought I was just gonna say, don't hit me with the stop. Drop. Everybody know that one.
Greedy was one of my favorite songs.
So I always talk about this. You heard me mention Naija Chanel from upstate New York. She actually had a chance to open up for him before he had passed away. And I asked her the question, like, what was it like to be in the same space as somebody like DMX? Because I love DMX because he was not ashamed of having a relationship with God, right?
That was one of the things that drew me to him as well.
Yeah. It just stuck out to me that he would get live on stage in front of thousands of people and pray. Powerful, right? That was very powerful. So when I asked her that,
he prayed on his album.
Yeah, he did, right? But I mean, just for him to do it in public, right, and not be ashamed of that, it was like, okay, that's respect. But anyway, DMX's 10-year-old daughter visits his grave amid anniversary of his death. Let's see. Sonova Hillman Jr. took to Instagram on Tuesday to pay tribute to DMX with a heartwarming post featuring a photo of her posing alongside her dad's flower-filled tombstone in his hometown of Yonkers, New York. And this is a quote: "Couldn't pull up to your city and not see you. Hey, daddy," she captioned the picture, which also shows her wearing a DMX t-shirt. His headstone, I'm sorry, this is my bank. You're gonna have to call me back. You gotta wait till now to call me. I'll call you when I'm done. His headstone, meanwhile, features an image of the late rapper with angel wings above the words. The legend, along with the biblical passage Isaiah 54:17, which begins, "No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper." And that's one of my favorite, right? It never said that they would not be formed, just said that they wouldn't, prosper. So like first of all, let me just say rest in peace to him. He had a huge impact on the world, right? And I just feel like, gone too soon. Like I feel like that was one of them. That's one of the people that, even if you didn't personally know him, you had to shed a tear for DMX, right? Because of if you just see some of his life story that was portrayed to us, like on TV, all of the things that he went through with the battling the drug addiction, coming back from that, still, listening to his music this way. And then if you followed his career, how his music started changing to be more positive, right? Like you had to feel that. Like it's certain people that you just got to feel them, like Nipsey Hussle, right? Like I hear a lot of people give bad criticism about, oh man, you just jumping on a bandwagon or whatever. Nah, even if they didn't know that person, when you actually find out who that is and what they represented, you would definitely feel that, right? So tell me, like, what did DMX mean to you?
Honestly, he was just like one of the rappers who, the first rapper I know to really love God. Like even through when people was saying the Illuminati this and the Illuminati that, I've always known him to love God. Like no matter what it was, he was mentioning God, he was praying.
Right.
In the beginning and the end of his CDs. And that made me pay attention to a lot of things, a lot of his music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's not the singles, like Stop, Drop, and what you really want.
Yeah. Okay.
Those singles wasn't really the deal breaker for me. It was like songs like Greedy, like songs that had messages to it that you really had to have knowledge to listen to some of the stuff on his album that wasn't singles. Mm-hmm. I feel like they put out the most catchy stuff is his singles because they knew the world can relate. Like people ask me, why did you like that Good Girls Bad Guy song? Because as simple as it is, it's a message within that song.
Mm-hmm.
Like greedy. You've been eating long enough, dog. Stop being greedy. Keep it real, partner. Give it to the needy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's basically telling you to stop being so greedy. Stop eating for yourself. Help somebody else.
You know
what I'm saying? We over here in need. You got all this money. You got all these riches. You got all this, and you walking past somebody who ribs touching, who's starving. Just keep it real and give it to them. Like,
oh my God,
giving is real. So people don't.
I'm clapping on that for
people
sure.
Don't understand that he had an impact and a lot of messages in his music that will change. Like even at my age then, when he came out, it was kind of like it helped me become more zealous in my walk with God. It helped me be like, I'm finna be bold. I'm finna just stand in the middle of the party and I'm finna pray right now when I feel like praying, or I finna tell somebody God love them while I'm drunk. Like while I'm, it was just, he was flawed.
Man, that's
he was showing
not perfect,
and love
and
God.
still
Like,
love God, yeah.
And then the fact that he was connected to so many pastors and so many churches, and he was tied into, a lot of people don't know, DMX was tied to over 30 churches.
No, I didn't know that either.
He was paying tithes to over 30 churches, and it wasn't those famous pastors and preachers that he was tied to. He was tied to small community churches too, giving to small community churches, doing appearances there. You know what I'm saying? Praying and speaking to the youth there. So he had a big impact on a lot of people's lives. Is what the media not gonna show you that, but
they never do. They never show that.
His interviews, he'll tell you like, his neighborhood church, he helped them build it back up. You know what I'm saying? Like he gave them so many thousands of dollars to build a church back up.
Right, man. You know what? I was in a car with a person, and I let them drive. They were driving, right? And so I'm in the passenger seat, and we stop at the light, and there's some people out there that's panhandling or whatever, right? The clothes messed up. They looked the part. I can't confirm nor deny if they really was in need, but it was put on my heart to do something for them. And I called them over to the car. I went in my pocket. I had some change. So I took that change and I gave it to him. And the person that was driving was like, man, you get them money? Why would you get them money, man? They this, that, and the third, and woo. And I was just like, man, you got to understand how to actually help people, right? Like it's not up to me to determine if they really need the help, if they lying or what. That's between them and God, and I think that's the problem for everything that we was just talking about, how here in Chicago everybody wants to be the man, no one wants to see you do better than them. It's because people don't have a genuine heart to actually help one another, which makes it so easy for us to give each other drugs that we know, like we take drugs into the community and sell them knowing that those people are gonna die from it, or it's gonna get them addicted to it, or we gonna take guns, we gonna shoot at each other knowing that this somebody's son, daughter, or it helps people. It entices people to do the wrong things because we don't have a heart to actually help one another and think about the other person, right? So I just want to, clap it up for you on that. In other news, Doja Cat loses her verification on Twitter, and she says blue checks are for desperate people. So she lost her verification. And you know what, this is a topic that has been going around recently because Facebook is now, or Meta, is actually selling the blue check, right? And at first, like, I'm not gonna cap, at first when I seen that, I'm like, man, niggas is buying their verification now, like, but then after I went and clicked on it and read on it myself, I kind of had a change of heart, like, okay, all right, that does make sense. There's a lot of people out here who are doing real business, but they may not be at the level of some of these quote unquote, the famous, more reputable artists or just business people in general. But if I got that blue check or a person has that blue check, they're verified. So I know this is somebody, they did their homework on them. They really are who they say that they are. I have there's less likely of a chance for me to get scammed, for me to just go through something. Like I can believe that this person is who they say that they are when I go to their page, because they got they have that verification. Okay, so and then if not, even if it is some type of scam, guess what? I got your real name, I got this, that, and the third, so it's gonna help me get it together. How do you feel about that?
I paid $14.99 for my blue check, and I'm not ashamed to say it. But the reason why I paid $14.99 for my blue check is because I don't have to wait on support to 7 days for them to hit me up if something go wrong with my page. And also, people have been getting paid off Married AF clips, getting millions of views and getting that money off that clip of my stuff. So with the verification, if I post that clip, that clip become obsolete.
Right.
And they're no longer monetized for it, and you're able to physically talk to somebody on the phone if something go wrong with your account. You can't get hacked.
Man, it's a lot of ups. It's a lot of positive things.
I didn't get the blue check because it looked cool to get the blue check. I got the blue check because I'm somebody.
Right.
And they offered it for $14.99 opposed to $2,000-$3,000 like they was on Instagram 2-3 years ago.
Exactly.
So people been buying blue check for years. They just mad because we get a payment plan and y'all have to pay y'all.
And then here's the thing, right? That's very good points that you made. And even if you are paying for it right now, as you continue to grow in your business, you're not gonna always have to pay for it, because you can always go ask for that free verification, right? And then you'll stop paying for it. But I need it now. It's my $14.99. I need it now, right? It's my blue check. I need it now, right? Because I'm doing business now. And as you grow, okay, I don't have to pay for that.
But
no
see,
more.
At first, when they was offering the blue check, when they first offered it to me, I didn't get approved for it.
Okay.
I didn't get approved for it because
public interest.
I forgot why they said I wasn't approved for it. I think it was something on why they kept denying me. And then I finally did it again and they finally let me do it. And since I've been verified, like my stuff, like my content has been my page engagements has been going up crazy.
What?
Like since I've been verified, like if I come in on a celebrity post, now that I'm verified, like if I come in on the celebrity post, they're going to see my comment. If I DM a celebrity, my stuff is not gonna go to
that other
okay. Go directly.
You put me
to their inbox.
$14.99, huh?
Yeah. So my content, like my engagements on my page, like every week I'm getting, since I've been verified, I'm getting, you have grown your engagements by this much %. Or I'm looking and it's like 1.7 million people visited my profile, and
wow,
that's how many video clicks I got. Like they may not interact and like the stuff, but they look at the profile.
That matters.
And then since being verified, I gained another 1,500 followers.
Because you verified, right? People really know that you are who you say that you are. It does matter. That definitely matters, right? That matters, So, man, you could be a salesman, I promise. Because now I'm like, you know what? Maybe I need to go ahead and pay my $14.99, get my check.
Me and I destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Like, y'all don't understand that some people do have content that people steal. Like, instead of me having to complain, I can just call my representative on the phone and say, hey, I need you to go to such page and take my content off their page, because that's my content. And if they ain't got a blue check, guess what? It's verified because my name is a director,
right?
On that Regi'nald Himothy Irving. You know what I'm saying? That's my Facebook name. They saw Regi'nald Irving on my ID, so they know it's me.
So they know it's you.
I post that and I'm like, look, this is my receipt that this is my stuff, and I have a copy with it, and they gonna take it down.
Right. Man, that's very important, man. Okay, so look, man, we got about 5 minutes before we get out of here, man. I definitely want to thank you for first of all just giving me this exclusive interview. I know you had, been, kind of turning them down. So I appreciate you giving me the opportunity, to just sit here and get to know you a lot more. We definitely locked in. I'm definitely hoping to see you at the conference in Raleigh, North Carolina, July 20th through the 24th. Before we get out of here, I want you to shout out your team, let everybody know where they can actually find your content, your movie. I know you said that they was on Tubi. Let them know if there's anywhere else that they can find you and just keep getting your updates.
You can follow me on Facebook, Regi'nald. My name is Regi'nald, but Facebook won't let me put
your apostrophe.
Regi'nald.
He corrected me too. I was like, "Yeah, what's up, Regi'nald?" He was like, "Actually, my name is Regi'nald." I'm okay.
Because I went through that all through high school, so I gotta.
That's a thing.
Regi'nald Timothy Irving on Facebook. Reggie Reggy, the director on not IEY, the director on TikTok. And my Instagram is directed by Reggie with the Y, like directed by Reggie, Reggy. Married AF is on Tubi. Infamous 1 season 1 is on Tubi. Shout out to my brother sitting over there, Derek Hayes, my right hand man. Shout out to my best Janelle. She my left hand. You know what I'm saying? Ray Monet. Ashley Clemens, Ashley Parchman, my sometimes assistant when she not getting fired. She get fired every other day.
Okay.
Just everybody who been rocking with us for the longest. Shout out to just everybody on my team. Like I said, it's 8 guys, all 8 of y'all. I'm rocking with y'all. I can't name y'all all. And all 27 of the females.
Man, he got a team so big he can't even name them all. That's crazy. You gotta.
I be forgetting to tag them. Maybe feeling some type of way.
Don't feel no type of way, y'all. Don't feel no type of way.
But, yeah, man, I got an awesome team, man, and I thank God every day. Like I pray for a team like this, and I just want to thank God for me even being as comfortable. My anxiety was through the roof.
You feel better now?
Yeah. I'm comfortable. You make me feel comfortable.
Man, well, man, I love
you
that.
ain't try to get all messy and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
That's big for me. Like,
yeah.
Let the world see me in a positive light, because everybody know, like, if I have to, I turn up. But my brother don't be letting me turn up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually thankful for the team that I have.
Man, they definitely putting all your stuff up there. Mary AF. Infamous Ones, J Bill said shout out the whole team. AS Choice.
I'll shout out to J Bills. He been with me since he was 18. He started modeling with me, ventured over to the fantasy life with me, victim of circumstances with me. He just been rocking with me since he was 18, and he like 37 now. So, you know.
Okay. All right, man. Well, man, shout out to the whole squad. What is it called? Starship?
Star Shapers, Indie Flick Shy, Star Shapers, and Project Passions.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna actually have him give me that TikTok and all his info. I'm gonna actually put it in the comments right here so everybody can, for the ones who didn't get it, I'll make sure that y'all get it right here. Give me one moment. We finna sign up out of here, man. Thanks again one more time. I definitely appreciate you coming on and rocking with the music game. You feel what I'm saying? All right, we getting out of here, man. It's your boy, Young Verse. You feel what I'm saying? I normally do the weather. Let me tell y'all what the weather is. It's hot AF. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all go look up those movies. It's on Tubi. That's my time. I gotta get out of here. My show 3 to 5 tomorrow, where I actually got Swavo Twain, so y'all don't want to miss it. Make sure y'all download Support District Radio Network app and click My Radio Chicago to tune in. We got another show coming up right after this. I appreciate y'all. That's my time. It's Young Verse, and I'm out.
Hey, what's good? Peace and love. This is Anthony King, and you're now checking out my hot new single, No Matter, right here on the Music Game Radio and podcast show on the My Radio Chicago SDR, where it's more than radio.
No matter where we go, no matter where we stay, as long as I'm there with you. No matter where we go, no matter where we stay, as long as I'm there with you. Take me on the road, let's travel. Show me to your mind, show me a good time. Take me on the road, let's travel. No matter where we go, as long as I'm there with you. I don't have to work late. Let's plan our affairs. Just tell me I'll be there. Let's go face all our fears. Some moonlight, sunlight. Yeah, you on one side. On a dancing too. On my hand, I'll shoot. No matter where we go, no matter where we stay, as long as I'm there with you. No matter where we go, no matter where we stay, as long as I'm there with you. Take me on the road, let's travel. Show me to your mind, show me a good time. Take me on the road, let's travel. No matter where we go, as long as I'm there with you. Like magic, starlight magic.
Where we go.